Hey NFL fans, it's your favorite old head Uncle Demi, and today we're diving into a topic that got every NFL diehard fan buzzing. The jaw-dropping cost of watching every single game in 2025 NFL season. Spoiler alert, is going to set you back at least $1,500. But is the price tag fair? Is it even legal? And what does it mean for fans struggling to make ends meet? Stick around as we break it all down with stats, charts, and some hard truths about the NFL business machine. Let's kick it off. So let's start with the numbers. To watch every NFL game in 2025, you'll need subscriptions to multiple streaming services and channels. Here's the breakdown based on recent estimates. So you have Amazon Prime, which is going to set you back $89.94. It covers Thursday night football and one playoff game. You need it for about 6 months to catch all games. Then you have ESPN Plus, which is going to set you back $104.94. It gets you one exclusive game, like the Chargers versus the Cardinals in Week 7, plus other ESPN ABC broadcasts. Then, of course, we have the dreaded NFL Sunday Ticket, which is going to set you back $522. This is the big one now. It gives you every out-of-market Sunday game, but of course, it's pricey. Then you have YouTube, which again is $563.88. Now, this includes CBS, Fox, NBC, ESPN, NFL Network for in-market and primetime games. But of course, I said YouTube TV, but it could be Spectrum. It could be any other cable service that you're currently using. All right, so that's just basically cable. Then you have Peacock, which is $13.99 a month. It's needed for just 1 month to watch the Eagles versus the Packers game in Brazil and other NBC exclusives. Remember, if you do not have Peacock, if you do not pay the $13.99, you will not be able to watch the Eagles-Packers game. And then, of course, we have Netflix, which right now is setting you back $22.99 if you want to get HD without ads. And it covers 2 Christmas Day games, which is a new addition to the NFL streaming lineup. And then, of course, we have the taxes and fees, which is $197.66. That's right, over $1,500 just to watch every snap, tackle, and touchdown. And that's assuming you're a cord cutter optimizing with short-term subscriptions. If you're on cable, it could be even more. But here's the multi-million-dollar question. Is the setup even legal? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. NFL Sunday Ticket and its legal battles. In 2024, the NFL faced a massive antitrust lawsuit over Sunday Ticket. Over 2.4 million subscribers claimed the NFL artificially inflated prices by limiting access and controlling how the package was sold. Post on X from June 2024 reported that the NFL was ordered to pay $4.7 billion in damages for violating antitrust laws, with some estimates as high as $12 billion. This stemmed from allegations that the NFL dedicated high prices to keep subscribers' numbers low, making it harder for fans to afford out-of-market games. The lawsuit argued this created a monopoly, limiting competition and consumer choice. And the courts agreed. The NFL could be on the hook for thousands of dollars per subscriber in damages. This is one of the biggest challenges to the NFL media model in years. But here's the catch. As of June 2025, the NFL is appealing and no final resolution has been confirmed. So while the lawsuit raises serious questions about fairness, fans are still stuck paying $522 for the NFL Sunday Ticket. So, is it legal for the NFL to charge this much? Technically, yes, as long as they're not violating antitrust laws. But the ongoing legal drama shows fans are fed up with being priced out. Now let's look at why the NFL is doing this in the first place. From a business perspective, the NFL is a juggernaut, and it has every right to maximize its profits. In 2023, the league reportedly made $12 billion with a B, with a goal of hitting $25 billion by 2027. How? Through massive TV and streaming deals. TV and streaming deals are the NFL's golden goose, making up 70% of their revenue. The NFL signed $110 billion in media contracts through 2033 with CBS, NBC, Fox, ESPN, and Amazon. Here's what each network paid. CBS, they paid $2.1 billion per year for AFC Sunday games only and 3 Super Bowls. Fox paid over $2 billion per year for the NFC Sunday games and 3 Super Bowls. NBC, slightly less than $2 billion per year for the Sunday Night Football and 3 Super Bowls. And then you have ESPN, ABC, they paid $2.7 billion per year for Monday Night Football and additional games. Now we have the newcomers. Amazon, they're paying $1 billion per year for that Thursday Night Football game. Then we have Netflix, which is $150 million for 2 Christmas Day games in 2024, with more in 2025 and 2026. And then last but not least, we have YouTube, which won the Sunday Ticket, and they paid roughly $2 billion per year for all the out-of-market games. So yes, the NFL spread games across these platforms to maximize viewership and revenue. By partnering with streaming giants like Netflix and Amazon, they're reaching the younger audience and cashing in on the streaming boom. It's smart business, but it's leaving fans footing the bill. Now let's talk about the fans. For many Americans, $1,500 is a huge chunk of change. According to the Federal Reserve, 37% of Americans in 2023 couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing or selling something. Meanwhile, a 2024 survey by Bankrate found that 56% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to cover basic needs like food, housing, and utilities. About 25% of Americans report difficulty affording basic needs like food and housing. When you're scraping by to put food on the table, dropping $1,500 to watch football feels like an impossible luxury. The NFL's fragmented streaming model, requiring 7 different subscriptions, hits hardest for those fans. It's not just about money, it's the complexity of juggling all these services. And while the NFL agrees you can watch some games for free with an antenna, that doesn't help fans wanting out-of-market games or those without good reception with those antennas. So is the NFL wrong for making fans pay $1,500 to watch every game? On one hand, the NFL is a business and businesses exist only to make money. Their media deals are masterclass in revenue optimization, and they're delivering content to millions worldwide. But on the other hand, the fragmented streaming model feels like nickel and diming fans, especially when many are already stretched thin financially. The Sunday Ticket lawsuit shows fans are pushing back, demanding fairer prices and accesses, and some argue the NFL could offer a single affordable streaming package like the NBA's League Pass or MLB.TV, which costs significantly less. Others say fans can just watch local games for free or pick up and choose services, but for diehards, the current setup feels like a cash grab. Fans have options: use free trials, share subscriptions, or stick to local broadcasts with an antenna. But the reality is the NFL knows fans will pay up because football is America's obsession. So what do you think? Is $1,500 too much to ask for NFL fandom, or is it just the cost of loving the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get the conversation going. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into sports, money, and more. Check out the links in the description for sources and ways to save on streaming. Until next time, stay smart with your wallet and keep cheering for your team.